So on this activity, I chose to do a hyperdoc because you can take the students to different websites and programs and they are creating. And in the end, they're going to create a video that they're going to share and tell with other students. So they are doing a variety of activities that are totally redefining their learning because they are all very different. And like I said, the focus is on creating. So you can change this to your content and your grade level. This is just one example. So in this first one, and I put an example of each activity here, or three of the four activities here for you. And I would delete those before you give them to the student. That is just for your benefit to see what kinds of things you can do with your students. So on this first one, I have them go and they need to create a new Google Sheet, and I need them to demonstrate the distributive property of multiplication. So before we even get to this activity, ahead of time, I have taught them how to use the paint tool, the merge the cells together, how to put in color coding and do borders around the cells. Those things have been taught ahead of time so that when they do this, obviously we've learned the distributive property as well. So then there might be a couple of refreshing things that you have to do, but for the most part, they can take what they have previously learned and be able to apply it and create to demonstrate that understanding. And then they will take a screenshot of this by clicking the Control Shift and the Windows key, which is above the 6 on the keyboard, and they will select the area of what they created and capture it. It then copies it to a clipboard. They can go back into the blended learning document where they want it to go. In this case, they would click here and they do paste, and the picture of what they just created will go there. So that's another thing that I teach the students how to do. So next we are going to the Math Manipulative website, and it has a ton of different features and options of different math manipulatives that you can use. In this case, I want them to show me all equivalent fractions to 1/2. So I'm going to drag the 1/2 over here and come down and split the tiles. I would teach them this ahead of time, and then I'm just going to click on this. Oh, click off of it, click on this tile and click the backspace to delete it. Then I'm going to go to the 1/4, lock that into place right there, split the tiles, click down here and click those two and delete them. They will continue to do this until they have all fractions that are equivalent to 1/2, and then they're going to take a screenshot in the same way and put it over here. You can change that to any fraction that you want. And then next, we're going to go to Jamboard. For this one, I wanted them to show me different equations. I wanted 8 different equations that equal 50. I needed 2 that were multiplication, 2 division, 2 addition, and 2 subtraction. I chose the color coding for them, so it took not to take away their creativity, but just so I can look at each student's and know exactly what I'm looking for based on the color code. So I told them I wanted them on sticky notes, so they can come here. They will create that. The link takes them to creating a new Jamboard, another activity that we will have done ahead of time. And you can change the sticky note color here and do whatever you like, write whatever you want on there and press enter. I did 50 in the middle just so I knew what I was aiming for. You will take a screenshot again, and then you will come back and paste that in there. And then on the last one, it's going to go to WeVideo. This is something that can be changed to your classroom style, but with it's a great activity for the kids to learn WeVideo and even just record themselves. So in this case, they are going to explain a rounding number and then also give me some more numbers that would round to the 100 that I have asked them about. And that just allows them to have a teaching moment that we can share with other students, that I can see what they're understanding, what they are missing. And it just kind of deepens the level of that defines redefinition with how they are learning. So, four very different activities that this is a great way to review, but hyperdocs are great in the sense of you can link to different things, have them create, have them read, and then come back here and show their work either via typing or pictures or linking to things themselves.